Welcome to the afternoon entertainment hour at OJ's Juice Bar, and here's today's juice.
Oh, I get it. You want to make your only mother beg, is that it?
No, I don't want to make you beg. All I want is an explanation. Look, I just got in. I just smashed my cab. I lost my job. I got mugged. Besides that, everything's peachy.
I didn't come here to play Poomball on the radio.
This is your host, OJ, and most of you guys know me as Orlando Jose.
That's me!
You're listening to KXVS, the voice of Stockton. And welcome back to the afternoon entertainment hour with OJ Juice Bar. And here's today's juice, the voice of Stockton, KXVS. And we have our special guests in the room. So everybody, let everybody know who you guys are to the room. To, I don't know, my left to the right of me, but yeah. In TV land, radio land.
I go by Feezy AF, and our group is called the FAMS, FAMS. Family at most success.
I go by Trappy. Most y'all know me already. What's happening?
All right, yeah, boy.
All right, so tell a little bit about everybody. Like, so for the people talking, let everybody know a little bit about you. Like, are you originally from here? Did you come from here? Just a little bit.
Well,
let everybody know who you are.
Well, actually, I'm originally from Liberia, which is West Africa, and I came here when I was 15 years old, went to Franklin High School, graduated from Franklin High School, and then went to Delta College for 2 years. I was in the sport, still in the sport, sport and music, basically. That's my life, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, music is my everything, man. Music is my passion, and I've been doing it for a long time.
So just like that, like, having like yourself, just, you saw other people do it, or somebody embraced you, or, a mentor or somebody you saw on TV and thought about doing it?
Well, actually, growing up as a kid, I used to dance. I know it sounds crazy, but music always been, that rhythm. I always, you know what I mean? That rhythm, man. I always been love music. So now, coming from where I'm coming from, to have an opportunity to really go to the studio and record a track, it's like, being a kid, it's like, man, it was hard. So I never had an opportunity. So now, one of the reasons why soccer is one of the most popular sports, most especially in third world countries, because it's less expensive. You know what I mean? So I mean, everybody wanted to play some sort of sport, soccer or whatever. That's the only thing you could afford to play. So now I already couldn't do music. So I listen to it, dance to it. So me coming here, it felt like I had an opportunity to hey, you got all these things in the studios, and you got engineers, and hey, why don't you go ahead and pursue it? So I mean, as far as idols goes, I like Akon, Jay-Z, Tupac, all these dudes, man. They all inspired me to do music. Besides the fact that I always been loving, I always been loved music. Period. I've been around it. And, it's just a good feeling being around it,
So how about yourself over there? So let everybody know who you are and a little bit about you.
Basically, I'm Trappy, grew up in Stockton. Or pretty much didn't grow up here. I was born in Stockton, raised in Arkansas, Forest City, Arkansas, representing them. I got inspired doing music through, just hearing music, just woke up and heard music. And was instantly interested, you know what I'm saying? So music is just a thing that I got adapted to, you know what I'm saying? Through life experience and different things like that. So music is just something in me, basically, you know what I'm saying? It's something I do,
So when I hear people talk about music, producing music, and then there's the real music, and then there's people with vocals, and there's people with instruments.
Right.
And you guys ever seen somebody hey, that sounds like a good guitar or saxophone, or maybe slip in my track or something? How do you guys find these people? Just walk around, go to vendors and check them out, or what?
Yeah, basically venues, we go to different events and different things like that, and when we see new talent, we jump on it quick,
Yeah, I mean, if I see raw talent, I know, coming from where I'm coming from, like I said, it was all a cappella. Right. So you can tell when someone is depending on production and someone, you can tell the difference between someone who already they has it, like it's and them, you know what I mean? There's somebody who just like, oh, I see everybody doing it, so I just want to do it because I got a tight engineer. I would sound better if they put an autotune on, or you know, stuff like that. So now it's like it's a lot of people who just doing music because they see others doing it, or like, you know, for the fame or whatever. But music is it's an art,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So if you see people, I know older people who still do music and they don't even get paid for it, but they've been doing it for so long, and it's like they're gifted and they just love it. It's in them. So when you see somebody who really into music and you know is with A&M, you can tell the difference.
So you guys know if they're about it or just
Oh yeah.
or just funking with it, or just
Weed them out quick.
filter them out. Like, is he about his business? Does he knows his stuff?
Right.
And then you guys just
not
check it.
Not even that, you know, even through bad music, we still give people a chance to, you know, experience and you know, present themselves in the order they want to present their music. You know, we give everybody opportunity. You know, there's all sorts of music and all, you know, fashions of music, and you know, it's just music out there, man. You just gotta give people a chance to, you know.
Yeah. I mean, music, the word music to me is bigger than what people think it is. Music is like, it's not just hip hop. You know, it's not just hip hop. It's not just R&B. It's rock. It's everything. So if you got a passion for music and you love it, you can just be like one-sided with it. You know, I listen to music that I don't even understand, like absolutely nothing, but just the rhythm, and you can tell when something sounds good. You know what I mean? So I listen to a variety of music, man. Like, I feel good.
I know what you mean.
So,
like I said,
yeah.
I don't know the name of this person.
Yeah, I don't know who this is. I don't know what to say.
They're like, oh, listen,
sounds good. You know what I mean?
oh, listen to track 3, and I'm like, okay. I'll listen to track 3, and I put it in. I'm like, okay, and then I'm like, oh, okay. They got some, you know, instrumental. They got some beat, and then, you know, I start hearing the lyrics. Or sometimes it's the beat, or sometimes it's the lyric. It goes both ways. You never know what moves you. Like what I tell artists and people coming up, like, how do you guys find your name, find your image, find your niche? Like, what made you become Feezy? What say, let me become Feezy, rapper Feezy? What got you to get that name?
All right, that's crazy, man. It's crazy you asked that.
No story behind that. Just woke up, he was Feezy.
Let me keep it brief, right?
Is it short because you can put so many numbers on the card?
No, Feezy came about, man. It's crazy because I got the name Feezy, not true music. It's just true my personality. You know, Feezy means easy in a way, just slow but show. Like, just, you know, I don't do too much. You know, I'm always smiling and stuff. I just keep it mellow. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like people are like, hey man, say it was actually my chemistry teacher who called me. We started calling me Feezy. Like, man, you be, you know, you smooth with it. You know what I mean? So Feezy, I just ran with it because it kind of like, you know, that's my personality. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a hype person. You know what I mean? I laugh loud, and you know, I keep it. You know, I just keep it calm and stuff. You know, you rather know the real me. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people don't take the time to get to know, you know, other people, you know what I mean? Right. But I mean, those who take the time to get to know me, they understand the real me. Like, I'm pretty much laying back, you know. So Feezy kind of describes. So
everybody's catching on to the name now.
Yeah, you know, hey, Feezy, that's Feezy. You know, I'm who I am. I don't want to be nobody else. You know, some people love it, some people hate it, but you know, it is what it is.
How about yourself? How'd you come down your name?
Trappy came from when I was down south. You know, it's due to the trapping environment out there, you know, I was a young guy, always into making money, you know what I'm saying, the best way I can. Not selling drugs, but, you know, there's things that, you know, made me money, you know, if it was selling T-shirts or selling a pair of shoes I had, you know. So that came from Trap. They call me Trap, you know what I'm saying. And basically, he put the PUI on the end, which made it trappy. You know, when I came, so it was trap at first. You know,
put a few more letters in there.
Yeah.
Can I get a vowel?
Let's go to trappy. Yeah.
So, you know, it sound more, you know, community related. You can, you know, take that into the environment and you know, adapt to different events, and it's kid friendly. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Instead of just saying, hey, he's trapped.
You know,
trappy.
Because you know these are people you have trapped.
You ever guys get something like this before? It happened to me before. Like, you know, you have a name that people know you by a street, and then you have other names that people know you by. And they didn't know it's the same person.
Right.
Yeah.
This is Hannah, and they go,
In the black
and they go,
community, man.
I don't know no Hannah. They go,
got
like
that
you're
all
always
day.
hanging out with him. You mean the person I know is Feezy?
Right.
And they go,
Pookie.
they don't know that name.
You got a little Pookie, little Tyrone,
Little Mushy. That's
Little
Mushy.
Mushy.
But it's the same name, and it, like, you guys have different nicknames, and it's the same person. And
Right.
And then they find out, someone called it. Goes, yeah, that's my other name.
Right.
Yeah. It
You
be
get
like
a lot.
that, man. Like most of the time, it's crazy because the only people who call me by my government name are those who I went to school with. And then sometimes when they're around, Feezy, they're like, what's going on? But now most of them catching up now because I have them on my social media, so they see, like what I'm doing as far as like with the music stuff,
I know
so.
they're like, Feezy. No, he's not under a witness protection program. he ain't changing his name.
Man.
But like stuff like
crazy.
that, like getting your name out there and logos and imaging. How do you find your logo? How do you find your image? Like, do you guys have a logo for your albums or covers? Like, how do you know that color or that font is your font?
Well, as far as the group goes, FMS, like I said, we're a group that do, we into that feel good music. We do variety of music, but we into that feel good music. So now, our logo is always around something fun. You know what I'm saying? Depending on like the mission we on. As far as that, we got an album coming out, and whatever the team is,
Right.
that's what that logo, the campaign gonna be about. So it depends, and FMS, Family Utmost Success, is basically like anything that's kind of like family oriented or something that's like something friendly. We're not concerned about how many people we're about to go shoot in the head or how many fights we're about to start. People who ready into that, ready don't even mention it. You know what I mean? So now all these songs, I'm not pointing fingers at nobody, but all them little violent songs and this and that. We're not ready into that.
Right.
It's an easy song to do. Those are the type of songs that's very easy to write and do because you say the same old thing 20 times in the song. Pull up on the black. Pull up on the black. Hey, we're not ready into that. We into we had.
So you have a message.
We have
Right,
that
we have a
message,
message,
you know what I mean? Like, hey, everybody tired of the same old thing, like that violent, and we try you had a rough day. Oh, your black is hot right now. Like, hey, let's go to the club. We're gonna have a good time, and everybody gonna make it back home safely. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of mission we on. Mm-hmm. So we try to stick around that.
Right. Okay, here's a question for you. Okay. What was your first song, and where did you first perform?
Man.
Were you nervous? Did a lot of people show? Did you feel like, oh no?
Well,
your first song or your first time you performed at a venue,
was that nervous? Yeah, I was nervous as hell, to be honest with you, and it's crazy because the first time I recorded, I used to write poetry. So now, I used to do open mics and all that. So I got lightweight, and I was into sport, so I always had that environment where there's always people watching or listening,
Right.
So now, my first recording section was by my neighbor, a friend of mine, we still keep in touch. His name is Fred, you know what I mean? So every time I would hear him make beats, I'm in the room listening to this dude make beats. I'm like, man, look, I got all these songs I wrote. Let me tap in with dude and see, what's good. So I went up to him like, hey, make me a beat real quick. I wrote this. He's like, seriously? I said, yeah. So I did a song. He said, bro, that sounds good. You know what I mean? So after that, I was like, all right, well, man, you know what I mean? I got a whole lot that I wrote. So now I gotta go ahead and you can click that. Decline, yeah.
Oh yeah, we having callers, and we're having callers.
yeah. So basically,
line.
yes, I was nervous. My first time recording, and as far as shows go, I still be nervous. We always have you dealing with different crowds and different places, whatever. It's not being nervous to me. It's like it's a natural thing. It will always happen. What matters is that how you control it.
Yeah, I was always wondering, like, you guys, you guys, oh my God, you're like, oh my God, there's a lot of people. Is there remedies that
we passed that level now.
Is there remedies that you guys get? Like, I need
2 cups of water. 2 cups of ice water.
My remedy,
I need a candy bar. I need a Hershey's. I need some Starburst.
Everybody will understand. No FMS.
Right.
Before we hit the stage, fuel bottles gotta be pop. We gotta pop fuel bottles, turn up. Once we hit that stage, it's like we in the marriages. It's just us in the room. Like we don't care who's there. We just gonna turn up
and perform, right?
And just perform and give the people what they want
and kill it. Right.
Yeah,
there you go, kill it.
So how about yourself over there? Like
basically the same story you just ran through. I used to get nervous too when I first started out, but I learned to adapt to it. I also was DJing, so I was around a lot of large numbers of people. You know what I'm saying? So that helped me out through.
You guys ever get like people to say like, you guys are awesome. Can you guys perform at my party?
Oh yeah.
Can you perform over here at my place?
All the time.
Yeah. We get that. We get that all the time, man. It's crazy because
it's like one of the missions. We got to make sure that we leave with that.
And these, as we've been doing this music as far as like the group goes. We've been doing it for years, man. So now.
Right.
We at this point of time in our career, we don't do just any song no more. Like it's so much growth to where sometimes people think like, hey, this is the best song, and we still think like, you know what, this not even gonna make it. Mm-hmm. Like we can do way better than that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like we trying to exceed just like be on a whole different level of like success or progress. You know what I'm saying? So like we it's about time we actually get something on the radio station. To me.
So I always wondered like you guys get music, imaging, stuff like that. I always wondered like you guys know where to copyright your name to like what are you guys. Who does your website? Do you do yourself? Do you get a company or, like I said, I just heard a copyright everything.
Oh yeah.
Everything it's pretty much a hard grind for us. We pretty much take care of all, everything like that, copyrights, videoing,
like studio recording. Like,
all of that.
Are you sure you're getting a good deal or are you taking advantage? Like, how do you guys know? Like it's like tough. Like some people like, oh, I get recorded over there, and then some people like, oh no, I don't pay that high. Or sometimes you're your own engineer.
Right.
Unless you know yourself.
Right.
Well, I mean, Trappy does most of the engineering. Like we do our music in house,
right? From
beats to like pretty much everything. So it's like we stay grounded, man. Like we don't wait on anybody. We don't wait on nobody. We don't need to use nobody's studio. Like we don't. I mean, beats, everything is in house. You know what I'm saying?
And you guys do like listening parties just to see, nitpick.
Oh yeah. Listening parties and stuff, and different people come in and out and listen. Like, hey, that's dope right there. Even with that, like I said, sometimes people do have their opinions or whatever, but we never had anybody say. That song is, what I mean? It's not it. We gotta be like, hey, don't be afraid to tell us, cause we do it. We won't take constructive criticism. You know what I mean? We're not gonna be like, oh, he's hating, man. I mean, when you see your hater, you see somebody who's hating on your crap, automatically, because we've been around music for so long. We know that, like, yeah, dude, he's right. We know we're slacking. We know we gotta do better. Kick
it up a notch.
Yeah, we know. So yeah, man, it be like that. People tell us, but I mean, it's been nothing but good things, And
you ever guys do it ever acapella or do it sing up? If it's not your fault and the power wasn't working and their CDs don't play.
Oh yeah.
And they still need you guys to hype up the crowd.
We still going.
Keep going.
Yeah, man.
Gotta keep going.
We had to learn the hard way.
I always wonder, like, what if something like that happens and it's not your fault and power went out?
They always tell you in the industry that you got to keep it going. Don't never stop. Don't let your crowd die down.
Yeah, that's
that going.
That's one of the reasons why when we got performances, we we'll be very cautious of the type of songs we pick, because we don't want to pick a song that we just recorded yesterday. You know, I mean, we have done things like that before, even though, you know, we still gotta grab on, but we gotta perform the songs that we know. Whatever happens, happens. We get on stage, we out there like we're expecting the worst.
You guys writing when you guys are asleep, but that's another lyric. That's another song. Hey, Trappy, I got something for you. Hold up. Right. You listening? Trappy's like, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm just label on record.
No, we just at a point where like it's more than just music, man. We family. You know what I mean? We're family. Like, he don't hesitate to tell me like, hey, you're gonna have to change that, man. You know, it's cool, but we not gonna do this. You know, really likewise, you know, like, hey,
it's really rare you get something like that.
Yeah.
They'll say, I ain't telling him, but he.
No, we don't hold back.
Let him
we don't hold back, because we know that we know, we can't. With this game, you gotta be. Most groups don't last long because people want to be cocky. People want to be like they too proud. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not. If he tells me like, you know, we gotta switch it up and do this. You know, I'm not saying it's gonna be like, oh yes sir, yes sir. It's gonna be like, well, hold up. Well, you know what? Okay, you're right. Sometimes people do know that they're doing something wrong, but the fact that you telling them, they just don't like want to listen. They're like, you know what? Why he's telling me? Yeah. Dude, what you're doing is wrong. I like it. Just accept it. You know what I mean? So if it's wrong, it's wrong. We gonna go ahead and try to switch it up. Right. If it's right, it's right. We're gonna talk about it.
Speaking of switching up, that's pretty much the album that we're working on too. It's called Switching Up. You know what I'm saying?
How long is the track? How's the length? What's the longest song you ever recorded?
Man,
the longest song.
Wow, you mean like?
Do you guys have I know you guys are hardcore rappers, and maybe I don't know if you guys are, but you know, maybe they know it, maybe I don't know it. But you know, if there's any romantic songs or love songs you guys ever did, or collab with any female artists or anything?
Yeah, we you know, like I said, man, we do music. We don't do a rap. You know, so it's like when we go hardcore on a song, we try to blend it in, at least not too hard. Something just like just a mixture. You know what I mean? Like, okay, something good enough to where like everybody gonna have a good time to, not something just like, God, like, you know, you about to kill everybody in this club tonight. You know what I mean? That we try not to be too hard with it.
So you want to leave everybody to leave there with a good vibe?
Yeah, everybody with a good vibe.
Good time.
If you're from the streets,
time to remember y'all, like,
oh yeah, most definitely.
Oh, they performing, I'm there. Oh, they performing, I'm there.
Right. If you're from the streets, you're gonna get a little bit of it. If you just a chill person, you're gonna get a little bit of it. If you're a female, you're gonna get a little bit of it. We try to just keep it to where everybody just have a piece of it. Right. You know what I mean?
So you guys, like they said, familiar people and faces are watching, you know. So let everybody know, like, you know, if you guys got handlers, like you guys got Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, a like page, let them know. Let them know what your guys' names are if they want to check you guys out.
You can get me on Facebook, Trappy AF, also on Instagram. Everything basically Trappy AF. The best way to contact me is maybe through Google. Just Google Trappy AF.
How about yourself?
Yeah, likewise, man. I use the same name for every site. Feezy AF. It's FEEZY space YF. You know, you can find me on every social media site there is. I try to make it as simple as possible. You know, I ain't got John over here, Peter over here now. The same name, man. Right. You know, and then I mean, those are our individual sites, but also group-wise, you can find us on YouTube and everywhere else. You know, by FAMS, FAMS, in the FAMS actually, THE space FAMS. Right. You can find us everywhere with that name. You know, so hey. So we need you guys, man. We need you, like, seriously. You know what I mean?
Support.
Without you guys,
check them out. Support.
Support. You know.
So Travis, you know, who do you look up to? Like, who's your mentor? You look up to? Who got
mentor, you? I would say my brother. My brother got me into the music. I used to watch him when I was younger. You know, he used to be a rapper down there in the South, and pretty much got inspired by him. You know.
Like, and then you just said, forget it. I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah, my brother.
How you guys are a bunch of go getters? Let's go get it. Let's go make it. Let's make it happen.
Something happen.
Same mindset, man.
So yeah, like let everybody know if there's any more upcoming events. Have you guys got anything?
Yeah, we
coming
actually
up?
got a show on the 22nd in Sacramento, California. It's featuring Young Meezy. I guess that's one of Mozzie new artists, I think.
Yeah, Meezy.
He's pretty much signed with Mozzie. That's on the 22nd. We got pretty much a lot of shows, man. If y'all just stay tuned in, like I said, go to the websites. Y'all can see all the shows, upcoming shows, and albums and CDs we got coming out and all that.
Yeah, that's like the most. That's the show coming.
Yeah, that's the most recent.
recent
yeah,
one? Okay, yeah, the
22nd.
It's gonna be in Sacramento at the Blue Lamp. You know,
Right.
just Google the Blue Lamp, Sacramento downtown. You know, we're gonna be there.
Is there anybody that you like to thank out there or give shout outs to?
Man, I like
Shout
to
out
give
to
a shout out.
Stockton.
I like to give a shout out to everybody around the world, man. You know, man, as long as you're out there just enjoying life, if you love life, shout out to you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, I also like to give a special shout out to my folks back home in, you know, Liberia.
Right.
You know, that's mother's land. You know, I will always rep that phrase. That's where I'm from. I'm who I am, you know, and I appreciate that. I appreciate my folks back home, man. You know, if it wasn't for them, you know, I wouldn't be who I am right now. You know what I mean? I want to give a shout out to my mom and, you know, all you good folks out there who've been with us, never left through hard times. Y'all still rock with us.
Oh, yeah.
You know, y'all don't give up, man. You know, hey, behind every good thing is a story. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we stay with us.
Right.
How about you, Trappy? Any message out there?
I just want to give a shout out to Stockton, DJ Chip, CDM, Static Records, you know what I'm saying? Just everybody that supported, you know, in the past, down south, Arkansas, mamas, you know, shout out to my mamas.
Look at him.
Yeah, got a shout out to mamas. She put me on this
man.
mission, you feel me? So, yeah shout out to y'all, man.
You know, Stockton too, man. Y'all been holding us down, man. Some people just say it and watch it, don't say nothing, but we know y'all. You know what I mean? We know y'all. You know, it's all good. Y'all just waiting somewhere, just waiting for us to see us just make it happen, like, you know. But hey, it's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen.
For real.
It's gonna happen. I believe in it.
All right, there you guys have it. This is what I'll say with OJ's Juice Bar, and you know, you guys got to check them out, and you know, find them, grab them to go do your vendors, and you know, email them, contact them. You know,
All that.
they're making that great music and good times. So
Yep.
yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
this was Lon Jose, and then we're signing out.
Hello! Look at this. My first day as a woman, I'm getting hot flashes.
Don't make me smack you, sweetheart. I'll do it.
Welcome to the afternoon entertainment hour at OJ's Juice Bar, and here's today's juice.
What do you mean you do voices?
Well, I do voices.
Yeah!
We've come to this planet looking for intelligent life. Oops, we made a mistake.